Barstool Sports. Titus, Brandon Walker. Mostly sports.
Welcome to Mostly Sports, presented by Jägermeister. I am Mark Titus. He is Brandon Walker. Today is Wednesday, June 19th. We are live from Chicago, and I want to talk to you about all the Fahrenheits you should have in your shots of Jägermeister. Ready?
That's a trick.
It's because there should be none. That's why I was silent. I was silent because
Damn, that's cold.
there should be 0 degrees Fahrenheit in your shots of Jägermeister.
Damn, that's cold.
Ice cold shots, 56 botanicals, 0 degrees Fahrenheit, wherever you're at. If you're hanging with friends or at the bar, maybe you're doing all the sports stuff or just the mostly sports stuff, call the shots. Cheers with ice cold Jägermeister. And remember to check Jägermeister out at Jägermeister.com. Drink responsibly. Jägermeister, the core, 35% alcohol by volume, imported by Master Jägermeister, U.S. White Plains. God, I feel like I can go deeper. I like going deep. White Plains, New York.
Damn, that's pretty good. I don't know what you were talking about at first.
What? Just
I'll do you.
How deep can you go?
we've done this before.
I know. That's why I want to revisit.
What? You don't know how to pull the trigger on the word?
Go on, give me a second.
Woolly
long?
What are you calling a woolly mammoth?
White Plains, New York.
That's pretty good.
I can't get deep like that. I don't do that.
You just did.
No, but
Now do coming soon to theaters.
coming soon to a theater near you.
No, not you're a little British there. Just deep.
Coming soon to
No,
a theater.
no.
No, you're more British and less deep. You did the opposite. We said less British, more deep, and you went.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
Why is he talking? But why is he changing his
Better.
accent?
I can't do it.
I just do
Coming soon.
it's you talking, but a deeper version of you.
Like this. Ready? Coming soon to a theater near you. Or am I doing it too? What do you want to talk about, Brandon?
One more comment. Sorry. I'll get to it. One more.
Hello, Brandon.
No, what?
How are
what
you doing today? You said talk like a normal sentence.
Should we do? We should get off this. Should we do?
Yeah, we should.
Should we do a highest voice contest? TJ and Ebo, go.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
Coming soon.
I'm
Coming soon.
editing. I'm editing a trailer right now, actually, for the show, so we can reveal that later if you want.
Trailer of what?
For the Hour of Silence with.
What kind of editing is required for the Hour of Silence?
It's a great trailer. Just watch. I'm finishing it right now.
Okay, all right. What do I want to talk about? A, we have a hockey series, and B, fuck, that was the sickest move I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
That was fucking sick.
I don't want to come across like too much of a hockey simpleton, but
Yeah.
Also, why doesn't Connor McDavid just do that every fucking time?
Why don't everybody do that all the time?
Man, that was the coolest thing ever.
That was the coolest thing I've ever seen. Just beep.
I don't know.
That's what he did.
That was the best hockey game I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was entertaining.
Now I've only seen 4 hockey games. In my life.
Right.
But that was the best one. We do officially have a series. What are the odds saying now? Give me contextualize this for me.
I don't know.
The Oilers are favored in Game 6, right?
Connor McDavid's now the favorite to win Conn Smythe.
Conn Smythe.
If I know hockey, which I don't, means you're going to win the MVP of the whole playoffs.
Yep, that is
Yeah.
Conn because Conn Smythe, of course, Brandon. Remind the viewers who Conn Smythe was.
Yep, he sure was.
Yep, and so of course, winning a trophy named after him is one of the great honors.
The highest
to
honor
have in hockey.
Good for him for not being canceled yet, by the way. Most people from back then are canceled.
Back then, just being
before 1998.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to. So yeah, the Oilers are favored. I'm trying to do Ebo's job for him because
Ebo.
I just wanted a simple
Ebo,
odds for
my
who
hands
wins
up.
the series.
The Oilers are favorites in the next game.
My hands up, Ebo. My hands up.
Go ahead.
Can you win the Conn Smythe on a losing team? You can. Malasek, how often has that happened?
Rarely.
The Panthers are minus 330. Correct?
Panthers minus 330, Oilers plus 275 on DraftKings.
J.S. Jaguar won it on the Ducks when they lost.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So it doesn't happen often, but it does happen.
What's Malisic doing here?
I have no idea. We sent Ebo to get a hockey guy, and that's what he brought back.
Well, the two guys on the big club were not here today, or not here yet, or couldn't find them. So I went down to our A-ball team and got us.
I thought starting at
That's okay.
10 would mean people would be here. But yes.
Also, I think you guys are overestimating the availability of the people who are here from New York. Like, people are doing shit. So that's what the problem we ran into yesterday.
I'm sorry, Connor. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Like, people are here
I think you're
working.
making excuses for why you did a poor job accruing talent yesterday.
Well, just Ebo went through the same problem today. Like, we think that there are a lot of people here, but they're doing stuff. But anyway, I digress. Continue.
Those two New York guys, Liam Blutman and
Mhm.
Chief.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Big time New York guy.
Great example.
If
Connor.
Blutman is watching and wants to come in and do a line change, like hop over the boards and switch in, he can do that probably.
You guys wearing the same shirt? What's going on the
Yeah, I don't.
Oh.
This is an Abercrombie and Fitch shirt. So
Uh,
Why do you say it like that, Brandon? Why do you say it like that?
Blazers.
Why do you
it's
say
actually a
it-
really good fit.
Why do you say it like he's the coolest fucking guy in the world?
Because I took the extra 2 minutes to put my Blazers
just
on
said-
this morning, so I feel cool as
Hold on.
fuck. You
Connor,
know how hard it is to put these on?
Connor, you just said that's a cool ass fit.
It's a good fit.
It's literally one item of clothing different from you.
No.
Pretty much the same shoes,
Nah,
the same shirt.
These are way cooler shoes, dude.
Because they're high tops.
Yeah.
Also, he's got better pants. He's got a cool hat. I think it's a. I mean, I'm wearing the Champs Downtown. Shout out Champs Downtown, Penn State. But he's got a really good fit. I got to give him credit.
Malasek.
Yeah.
Can the Oilers win the series?
They win Game 6. They're winning Game 7.
Oh God,
So yes, absolutely. It's
that's not what I fucking.
No, he said
taking-
yeah.
hey,
He just said yeah.
I know,
He
but
said
the way
yeah.
he
where
I know,
they're
I
at
know.
right now in the series. Like Florida is shitting their fucking pants.
Mm-hmm.
That yesterday was their game. Now, like their knees are shaking. Edmonton's gonna be rocking. Like
Wait, are they shitting their pants or are their knees
like
shaking?
it both. Like their
Okay.
pants are full of shit and their knees are shit.
Oh
Like
God,
it is.
that sounds
like,
awful.
It is
Yeah.
really, really fucking bad for them. Like, again, Canada hockey, different level.
Mm-hmm.
Edmonton is going to be fucking crazy. Edmonton wins Game 6, like they're gonna win Game 7. Like Florida, like they have to win next game.
Also, is there a sense that McDavid's got it rolling now? Because goddamn, that motherfucker was unbelievable.
Back-to-back 4 spots is like crazy.
Yeah, back-to-back 4 spots.
What
Mark, what's a 4 spot?
It's
4 combined
that's 4
goals and
points,
assists?
dude.
4 points.
That's 4 points. That's 4 points. I didn't even know I didn't know you had points in hockey. I thought you.
Yeah, you get a point for
I
an
thought you get
assist and a
goals.
goal.
Those are just goals.
But it's not really a point because it doesn't affect the score.
Yeah. There are more points. There are more points in hockey games than there are goals. Wrap your brain around.
Because for
that.
every goal, there could
could
be
be
two,
like two
two or
assists,
3
yeah.
points. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's fucking crazy.
Crazy.
Uh-huh. And then if Braden Point is playing,
Yep.
That was the best hockey game I've ever seen.
That was a great
it,
hockey.
it had it all. It
It
fucking
rocked,
rocked
yeah.
from start to finish. The Kachuk save at the end, which was inconsequential because
All
McDavid
Bregman
just
Larson.
dunked it. But like
game.
that was even that. Look at this. Look at this. I know this was meaningless in
that's
the grand
effort.
scheme.
That's heart.
I know this had no bearing on anything, but
Yeah.
like I watched this 1,000 times.
The contrast.
I was
of his
screaming as
effort,
this happened. I was
him doing that, and then Ekman Larson just like not even trying on the puck in the corner is like very funny. To watch.
again. This might come across as a simpleton take, or I don't know, because I did when Chief was in here. I had an idea about hockey that he was like, yeah, they came up with that in the '80s, and I was like, I'm a fucking revolutionary, and I didn't even realize it. So maybe this is a revolutionary thing, and it's a point that's been brought up before. But I apologize if this is a basic bitch take, Malasek. There should be a rule where you have to pull your goalie for like a couple minutes every game.
You have to?
You have to.
It's required.
The pulled goalie is so fucking fun.
So
It is
Having an
cool.
empty net is
So,
like the best.
If there's 60 minutes in a hockey game, you think 5 minutes should be
You should have
uncovered?
5 minutes. You can
use it whenever.
You can use it whenever. You can start the game
with
with 5 minutes, or you do it at the end. But there should be a pulled
Regardless
goalie
of score.
because me as a viewer, when they pull the goalie, I lean forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
I
go
was
time.
I was forward for a lot of the game last night. It was very exciting, but like. It's so fun, like, cause McDonough was calling the game, right? And he was like, and all eyes turned to Bobrovsky. It was like 4 minutes left or something. He's like, when are they gonna pull him? And then when he said they pulled Bobrovsky, I was like, let's fucking go. Like, rubbing my hands together. It's so fun. Why not just make the whole game out of that?
This makes me so happy that you guys are like, get this. This is like what I've dreamed about is
Yeah.
people getting into this hockey stuff.
They should have a longer season
Dreamed
than
about
just
it.
this week. Why don't they make why don't there more hockey games?
Right. It doesn't make sense.
I
Middle
don't
of
get it.
summer?
Mark, you have to thank for more goalies out of the goal time is nerds. That's a nerd thing.
What?
When did nerds do
Teams
it?
used to not pull their goalie until very late in the game,
Oh.
and then nerds were like, "It doesn't matter if you lose 6-3 or
Somebody did it in a
5
tie game
5
this
to
year.
4." Yeah, like you should pull your goalie as soon as possible.
I think Minnesota did it in a tie game this
Yeah,
year.
they needed the points with the win,
Yeah.
Oh.
so they were like, "Fuck."
I
it.
also don't like you branding yourself as the hockey guy all of a sudden. You see a little opportunity, and then you actually
no.
You just
I'm
said
not-
the sentence. I've been waiting for years for you
I'm
guys
not
to
trying
get
to
it
step.
done.
I mean, this is like that's my sport since I was like 3 years old.
Oh,
'Cause I
okay,
played
it's
hockey
just-
forever. That's the only thing I grew
I
up
thought
watching.
lacrosse was your sport.
Well, I'm better at that, but hockey was
Then
my
look,
thing.
then
you
hockey's
can't
not
have
your
two
sport.
Um,
You can't have two sports.
no, but I love watching. I watch hockey all the time. Just,
Okay.
I don't,
Really?
make a big deal about it.
In August, you watch hockey?
Well, no, I mean,
Name
Name 7 hockeys.
can't do that.
how big is a puck?
How big?
Yeah.
What's the size
What's
of
the
puck?
what's the
Give me
what's
the dimensions of a puck.
Dimensions, I would say it's 3 inches wide, 1 inch thick.
No, the puck.
Yeah.
The puck.
Yo. What the hell?
Do the volume. Do the volume of the puck.
What the hell?
Fucking got it.
He actually nailed it.
Wait,
Is that
what?
right?
3 inches wide, 1 inch thick.
God damn.
Damn.
This guy knows
This
puck.
guy knows puck. This guy literally knows
Literally
puck.
knows puck.
Holy shit. Holy shit. How did he do that?
This has been his whole crusade too on Twitter. He's
Yeah.
like, imagine thinking that the NBA is better than this.
I mean,
And, like,
to be fair, I'm not like the NBA Finals this year fucking sucked ass.
They did.
Like this
Yeah.
is so much better.
But why do you but you understand
This
that,
one
like,
has sucked until last night, kind of.
Hockey-
Right?
But like it's a series. Like the series, the Celtics.
It's
You
a
never
series.
thought.
It's a series now. Last
at
night.
no point did you think that the Mavericks had a chance to win that series. Like Edmonton, even after Game 1, they lost that game. I was like, Edmonton played
Yeah,
better
but when
than
Edmonton
Florida
was
did.
down
You
3-0,
weren't saying this
nobody
shit.
in the hockey world was like, Edmonton's not out of this yet.
True. After Game 4, I was like,
Yeah, but they were doing that in the NBA as well after the Mavericks won by 40.
were they though?
Yes, they were.
A little bit.
I don't know. I feel like
A
everyone was like,
skosh. There was a
you watch-
skosh.
You
The
watched our
NBA,
Celtics
the
fans.
NBA Finals and the Stanley Cup Finals up until last night were carbon copies of each other.
You watched our Celtics fans in the game after Game 5 when they won the title. They were like, "All right," and that was that. Like it was
Wait,
pretty much a foregone
Wait,
conclusion.
what were they like?
All right, we
Yeah.
did it, guys. Like this is
No, this is more competitive, obviously, and this is, but you can say that now because the Oilers have come alive.
no, but even like the games were like close. Like I feel like the Celtics were always gonna win these. Like besides the 40-point blowout, every
You're
game was
just
kind of like
talking. Yeah, I mean,
Celtics were just like it was just always the Celtics. This one I never kind of thought. Even at 3-0, I was kind of like,
You
like,
called
Oilers
this.
Been playing good
He called
hockey.
this. He called this. He called it. He said when the
Show us that
Oilers,
clip.
when the Oilers were down 3-0,
Yeah,
he
pull that
said,
clip up.
he said the Oilers are going to win 8-1. They're going to go back to
McDavid's
Florida.
gonna go buck
Ask-
wild
hey,
crazy.
if you guys talk to Blutman, I have been saying like Oilers are not dead for a long time.
Blubman said they were going to get their blood wiped about 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, he did.
By
maybe
the-
that's
He's
why
been on fraud watch. For the
maybe-
Oilers
Is
for a
that why
while.
he's not here?
maybe that's why he's not here because he knows there's a lot of bad tape of him out there
yeah,
saying some bad.
but wouldn't he
things.
want to fix the
I
tape?
could not imagine being a guy saying bad things about Connor McDavid and these Oilers,
Yeah.
having that footage out there,
That would suck.
calling McDavid a fraud.
so
and
You
good.
know how
right?
mad Connor's mom would be?
yeah.
I bet she's cute when she's mad.
There's-
Connor McDavid's mom.
Yeah. There's a Connor Brown is scoring goals now for the Oilers.
Did you make that name up?
No, that's his name, right?
That's
Connor
right.
Brown had the
Yeah.
shorthanded goal.
Is Connor
Just to
the,
open
most,
the
the biggest name in hockey right now? A lot of Connors?
It's up there.
It's definitely up there.
Evans about to get fucked, huh?
No, there's two Evans, dude.
There's Evan on both sides.
Okay, so we're
Bouchard
guaranteed.
and Rodriguez.
We're locked.
Yeah, you're good. That's what
Okay,
you're
all right,
guaranteed
all right.
to get an Evan on the cup.
Don't be. Why are you so
Yeah.
worried?
We don't have anything.
Evan.
We got that one walk-off home run in game 162. That's it.
Evan, there's no Evan on the Stanley Cup.
Ever?
Never. Yeah. That's a weird stat that as I was watching one of the games, McDonough said, and I was like, that's a weird stat, but it stuck in my brain, and then I texted Ebo and I was like, we're getting an Evan on the Stanley Cup. Actually, I don't even know if it's true. Should we fact check
I feel
that?
like that cannot be true.
Is there a way to fact check that?
You're gonna
'Cause
question the great Sean McDonough.
I'm the one pushing this. Yeah, Evans,
Those are last names.
and Devontae.
There's an Evan in Devontae.
Hold on. There was a Devontae before him.
Devontae
on the
beating
Caps.
Evans.
That is
your boy the
crazy.
Caps.
No, I know.
That is
Come on.
fucking crazy. There's a Devontae before an Evan. That's pretty crazy.
That's an upset of the century.
That is,
What the
that is
fuck?
pretty fucking wild. I don't think anybody saw that coming. But we're getting an Evan on the cup. But we're getting, 2 Connors on the Oilers, too. How about that? When Connor Brown scored his goal and, You're just gonna have to believe me. You're just gonna have to trust me. I called game on my couch.
Did you?
I called game.
Yeah. Yeah.
This was the first time I called game in a hockey game. I've become a gay man where when I watch sports, mostly basketball, I like to call gay game. What are you
What?
I was trying to.
What's going on?
I've become when I was watching. God damn it, Brandon.
I didn't do it.
When I watch the NBA, I call game. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Yeah.
This is something I'm addicted to doing. When
Yeah.
when a team like the Celtics go on like a 12-0 run in the first quarter,
That's
I
game.
call game.
Yeah.
And then I've identified that I am a game man. And I like to call game. And I've never tried it with hockey. And last night, Corey Brown. I was thinking of Corey Perry, the late goal. Connor Brown. God damn it.
And you call
Connor
game.
Brown scores the shorthanded goal, and I was like, if the Oilers are scoring shorthanded, because it feels like the Oilers early in the series,
Yeah.
and hockey guy Malisic can back me up, it feels like the Oilers could only score when they had the advantage or when there was like 4-on-4, like the idea of playing 5-on-5 hockey was fucking them up. And now they're at a disadvantage in their scoring goals, and I was like, oh my God, maybe this series has shifted. So when Connor Brown scored the shorthanded goal and they went up 1-0, I called game because I am, again,
So now you're a gay man for hockey.
I'm a gay man.
For hockey.
I'm the gay man of.
You are the gay man. You are the gay man of this company.
Yes.
Happy June, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big day today.
I don't understand what's so
Happy
confusing
holidays.
about this. I'm the gay man. Anyway,
Nobody take that away from him.
yes.
That's his.
But then it ended up being a good game. But it felt like the Oilers, not to simplify it, but it does feel like they figured some things out. It feels like they're playing a little looser. It feels like they're playing with nothing to lose. It feels like they should be in a spot with all the pressure on them. But finally they're like, well, fuck it. We've already lost the series. This is just a formality. Why not just go out there and have some fun?
Play a little loose hockey.
And yeah, they did. Is that a fair assessment, hockey
Yeah.
guy?
Also, the X factor of the series, the first 3 games, is broken. Bobrovsky.
Yeah.
He's playing like he's scared.
Yep.
I mean, I'm telling. They win Game 6, they will win the Stanley Cup. Like
Are you putting that on
I'm
record?
on the record.
I'm gonna go.
Oh
can I-
shit!
They win
Connor,
Game 6,
Connor,
right?
stop,
Oh,
editing.
they
Connor,
win the
stop,
Stanley Cup.
stop editing. Stop
I go
editing.
on the
and
record?
Put
Can
that
I go
on
on
the
the
record.
record?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna up you one. I say if they win Game 7, they're gonna win the Stanley Cup.
What's he doing? What's he doing, Jay? He's making a mockery of puck talk. He's making a mockery of puck talk.
I don't know if that can go on the record.
Why can't that go on the record?
Oh, Klimmer's here.
You can take that to the bank, but not put it.
What?
What was that? There.
So we're already down.
Yeah, Connor, you probably don't need to move much.
Yeah. Here.
Can I sit? I don't want to get in anyone's way.
Make room for Klimmer on the couch.
Yeah, it shouldn't take long.
You drop something.
Slip into the crack.
I'll slip in the crack. You're making you can keep losing weight. You're gonna end up just like me, buddy.
Yeah.
See how that goes.
Is that an insult or a
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
prompt?
It was an
I don't
insult. You
know.
want to
That
end up
was
like
a-
this? No,
That
no
was
one
like
does.
Weird. That was like kind of a compliment, kind of an insult.
Keep losing weight, buddy.
Yeah, it was an insult.
Keep being healthy, buddy. What's he doing here?
Titus and Brandon.
I did last night.
He's like, I need someone who knows a lot about baseball history to come on the show.
I know more than you.
And he's like, I don't really have anyone here that can handle that, so that he thought I could do some of the heavy lifting for you.
Willie Mays passed away
He did.
last night, and I wanted Klimmer, who's a baseball guy.
Yeah.
And he demonstrates that often when my team Smokin, playing in the dozen tonight, by the way, for a chance to go to the Final Four. We rely on you heavily to answer baseball questions for us, and I thought, what better man to talk about? What's going on, Brandon?
First of all, I know more baseball than him. I have called him for
Who gives a fuck?
phone a friend. You're blowing his tires up, and I gotta tell a story right
But
now
that's-
about the dozen last night. Okay, because Klimmer got glory.
We'll get to
And Klimmer
folks.
got a moment.
We'll get.
Willie
to,
Mays
we'll
is
get
dead
to-
for the rest of his
we'll get-
life,
We'll get
okay?
to
We'll talk about him in a
about
minute.
the greatest baseball player maybe of all time passing away last night. But first, let's let Brandon.
Willie
have
Mays
his
will be
petty
dead forever.
squabbles.
I gotta talk about this right
Let's let Brandon go.
What a weird
There we
ego
go.
you have,
Yeah.
right?
Let Brandon
last
talk
night-
about
Yeah,
the
what
time that Klimmer didn't, pass the hot sauce when he asked him to or something at dinner, and
I don't even
I
like
fucking hate his guts because of that now. And
I don't even like hot sauce.
Yeah, go ahead.
now. Last night during the dozen, there was a question. Was it the first match or second match? It was the second match. It was the Yak
Yes.
against the Ponies.
Yep.
There was a baseball question.
Mhm.
This NL East catcher also spent time with the Yankees and the Astros.
And then I ran over to you and I said, Brian McCann.
I looked over, and Clemmer and Kirk were like literally scratching their heads, and Clemmer was going through his Rolodex. I don't know. So I walked over there and said, "It's Brian McCann, idiot." And then the Yak called on him, and he walks up
Not
there.
you. They didn't call on you. Why didn't they call
They
on
called on you,
Yeah.
and you went up and you took the glory,
Yeah.
and you didn't know the answer. I gave you the answer.
Yeah, I hadn't gotten there yet. I was going through each NL East team. I hadn't gotten to Braves yet.
There's 5 of them. How long does that take?
Well, you got to go Marlins.
I know how you go through them. I
Nationals.
know how you go.
You know how my brain works. You know how it goes. I hadn't hit Braves part of the Rolodex.
Willie Mays has passed away. 93 years old. In my estimation, I think he's the greatest all-around baseball player of all time. Now, this is different from my take yesterday, which I misspoke a little bit. I didn't know how to say what I was saying. I do believe Willie Mays is the greatest.
What did you say yesterday?
Don't worry about that. We're not
Oh,
going
no.
back.
What did you say yesterday?
We're not going backwards.
Well, I don't
What
know.
did he say
I don't remember what he said yesterday. I don't know what that
I
was.
was trying to compliment Jaylen Brown, and I think I called him the best player in basketball.
You said he's the best all around.
Yeah, what I meant was
What did you mean?
if you had the
He's
NBA
well rounded.
If you had the NBA Jam thing with all their strengths, his would all be at like 8 or 9. He wouldn't have any 2s. Okay. Anyway,
Which would make him the best. I mean, if that was true.
God damn it,
he
it
be the
would.
best-
Okay.
He would be the best player.
I think Willie Mays is
Probably ever.
is the Clemmer. I think Willie Mays is the greatest baseball player of all time, all around. What do you think?
All around is different than greatest baseball player. So what are you saying?
But he's doing what you just did yesterday. So how can you be mad at him?
Mark, that was
This
crazy.
is Spider-Man.
That was
That's exactly what you did yesterday with Jaylen
crazy
Brown.
what he just did. Okay.
That's exactly what you
No,
did
but
yesterday with Jaylen Brown.
I did it to myself yesterday. I fucked that up. He just how is great? Okay.
Brendan, what you're experiencing right now is exactly what
Why
I
are you
felt.
like a
when
1980s sitcom dad all
This
of a
was
sudden?
a this
Just
was a
talk like a
horrible
human
idea.
being. What are you trying to say?
I told you it was a bad idea.
It's a bad idea because do you want to leave? I want to talk to Clemmer about Willie Mays.
Why?
Because
Talk to me about him.
this is unbelievable.
660 home runs. He played 2 MVPs, 23 years. Like I got Willie Mays. I got him.
He's obviously the greatest all-around baseball player. There's no argument about that. Is he the greatest baseball player ever? That gets a little more complicated.
Okay, let's operate on the assumption or on the idea that he's the greatest all-around baseball player of all time. I think there's a lot of young people that would say it's Barry Bonds. They would say this. They would say that. Willie Mays is the greatest all-around baseball player of all time.
Yeah, without question.
One of the top 5 center fielders to ever play the game.
Incredible defensive player. Did everything right. Did everything for a long time too.
Yeah.
The durability matters. The better question is, who is the greatest baseball player ever? And like I said, that gets a little bit more complicated. Yeah, Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
But then it sucks to say Babe Ruth because Willie Mays literally was not allowed to play against Babe. Like that. Anything before integration, I have to kind of shrug my shoulders out a little bit.
Yeah, it's tough.
And then post-integration, is there anyone better than Willie Mays?
I don't think so.
You can make a case for Barry Bonds.
But the case is contingent on just being okay with his steroid years, which if you look up until age 35, which is when we believe Barry Bonds started taking them in 1999.
Yeah, no, we believe it's in the book Game of Shadows.
Yeah,
Check it
yeah.
out. And
But
it
if-
really says when he started because he was jealous of Sosa and McGuire, and he started then.
If you look at Bonds' stats,
It's a good note, Clemmer. That's why we brought you in.
if you look at Bonds' stats up until 99, age 35, you look at Mays' stats, it is not close. Mays outclasses him.
It's close.
It's not
It is-
that close.
It's
a little close.
So Bonds had a WAR of 99.9.
Mm-hmm.
He had I think 2 seasons of 9.9 or 9.7s. Like they were very high WAR. But I'll say this: he never had a WAR of 10 or more until he started juicing, and then he had 3 after the age 35. So obviously it's crooked numbers. Like things don't make sense. It is close. Like Barry Bonds was awesome before steroids.
Barry Bonds is an all-time great player before steroids. An all-time great player.
Incredible.
But I don't think he's Willie Mays. That's the problem.
He's not. He's literally not. He's not.
The only
not,
way
right,
these
not.
mortal men could replicate Willie Mays' greatness was to turn into
It's a robot.
Herculean
Yeah.
superheroes. Like
Yeah.
it's not fair.
Was Willie Mays and me, you, and Kirk were talking about this before the show. Kirk thinks Mickey Mantle was potentially better than Willie Mays. I disagree.
Offensively, you said.
Yeah, I disagree with that just because Mantle didn't play long enough. Mantle retired at 38. After 1964, he was broken. He wasn't the same player anymore.
Yeah, but I think he was saying peak Mantle was better than peak Mays, wasn't
Yeah, I mean Mantle won Triple Crown in 56. I think younger people might also point at Pujols,
it? Yeah.
but Pujols doesn't hold a candle to Mays defensively.
No, like Mays, anybody you're going to lay out in baseball, if you're going to lay out a greatest player, anybody who's going to argue greatest player is usually arguing their offense first, right? I mean,
Yeah, of course.
they are.
Yeah.
So you're going to put Mays out there, and his offense is very, very, very high. And then he also brings alongside maybe one of the greatest defensive resumes in the history of the game.
Correct.
And Pujols, Mantle, Williams, none of these other guys do that.
No, Williams was a better hitter than Mays. We agree on that, right?
Well, I think Williams is the greatest hitter of all time.
I agree with you. Look at his on-base is 490s, 480s. They're crazy. They're like video games.
He lost 3 years. I've
5.
More, yeah.
been reading up a lot on Ted Williams. He lost all his best years to
Yeah.
voluntary service time and then forced service time. The Korean War fucking over Willie Mays and Ted Williams out of all time.
And
they are all time, but all time numbers.
And we have an interview
fucked up.
scheduled with Ted Williams' Frozen Head next week.
Yep.
All right.
So we'll talk.
Yeah, Clemmer.
What the fuck?
Clemmer, you're, what?
Is this a gag? You're doing like the future?
No, it is.
Well,
Yeah, it
well,
is.
can't
It
do-
is.
He's a war
okay,
hero.
All right,
You can do good jokes.
will-
That's timely. That's fucking. That was
I
what,
will-
2001.
I will confess, Clemmer, that was a gag when he said we were going to interview.
But
Ted Williams Frozen Head. We're not
he
actually
tries
gonna
to
do
be
that.
funny. You know, he tries to do the funny thing. We're talking about Willie Mays. We're having a good discussion. You got to bring up Ted Williams' Frozen Head. The fuck.
Okay, if you were building a ball player tomorrow and you had access to Ted Williams' Frozen Head or his frozen body, which one are you choosing? Because the body obviously has the quick switch.
The eyes, everything with Ted
So you
Williams.
got to use the head.
You use the head.
Yeah. That's what I think too.
Who's a better hitter, Chris Clemmer's body with Ted Williams' head, or Ted Williams' body with Chris Clemmer's head?
That's a great.
Oh, the latter. Well, my eyes aren't good anymore, but they
Nobody's
used to be
on-
pretty good.
Which one?
You never want my body in anything, obviously. You want my brain's not bad. You want my brain. You want the.
So you want
head on-
your head on Ted Williams' body.
Yeah.
But you just
No,
said
But you just said the opposite.
You don't have. You wear glasses,
No, I said my eyes used to be good.
but they're not
But
now.
you said the opposite. You want Ted Williams' head.
No, I didn't. Then I misspoke.
I think if we go Ted Williams' head with his body,
Oh, Ted
we have like
Williams.
a Luis
You-
Ariz.
that guy's gonna fall
This is
over.
bullshit. This
No,
is bullshit.
no.
And I blame you for this. Because you said you wanted to have a nice discussion about Willie Mays, and then now it's all weird Futurama gimmicks. And
Just
shit.
relax. We're gonna get.
Why do you blame me for?
Because you
what
said
Brandon Walker
beforehand-
brought
you said
up?
before the show, you're like, I don't want any nonsense. you
I
know?
don't. I didn't. I wanted
All
to
right.
talk about Willie
All right.
Mays, and
Time
Brandon
out.
Walker was like, "Doesn't remember in season 2 of episode 412 when the
How was the
doesn't when
hockey
I-
talk to start the show? by the way?
Time out.
You opened the show with hockey when Willie Mays dies.
Time out.
That's a bad idea. We should have done this.
No. Here's what I'm going to propose something to you. Okay. Time out. NASCAR is coming to Chicago this summer. This timeout brought to you by NASCAR. 2 days full of racing and nonstop entertainment. 4th of July weekend, NASCAR racing through downtown Chicago in the iconic Grant Park. Entertainment-filled weekend with your favorite artists, including Keith Urban, the Chainsmokers. Who's talking? Is that you, TJ? Mouse, were you talking during
You talking during the
during the ad?
timeout?
Were you talking during the timeout? Somebody said
Somebody
something.
just said something. Who talked?
Connor did. You don't
Well,
have a
pull
mic.
the tape. Pull the tape.
Connor's pointing at Jake. Okay. Mouse, if you're going to be here and be the fake hockey guy, don't talk during the advertisements.
Yeah, don't talk during the NASCAR ad in the baseball conversation.
NASCAR's coming to Chicago this summer. 2 days full of racing and nonstop entertainment. 4th of July weekend, NASCAR coming right through downtown Chicago in the iconic Grant Park. It's an entertainment-filled weekend with your favorite artists, including Keith Urban, the Chainsmokers, the Black Keys, and Lauren Elena. The 2024 Chicago Street Race will be the most talked-about event of the summer. NASCAR is back in Chicago, 4th of July weekend. Purchase Barstool's $99 special ticket offer for general admission on Sunday. All right, here's my proposal. Here's my proposal. That's my Willie. Oh, I meant to put it up. That's my Willie Mays on Candlestick Park.
This is why I'm here.
Yep.
I'm a details guy.
Good eyes, and that's a great example of your eyesight that we could use on
Look at
Ted
this.
Williams' body.
Look how nice this is.
Here's my proposal. Mark wants a nice, spirited but controlled discussion on Willie Mays to honor the man. Clemmer has been brought in to do it.
I
Put
don't
5 minutes on the clock. Mute my mic. I will not talk.
I don't understand.
can-
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
Yeah. Willie Mays, greatest player. I mean, you kind of already said what needed to be said. He's the greatest player of all time. Do the nerds back that up? Does all the stats back up Willie Mays?
A lot of them do. The defensive stats certainly do. I think the other thing, even beyond like the nerd stuff, like look at he's amazing base runner.
Yeah.
He's led the league in stolen bases 4 times. He did everything right. That's the thing about Willie Mays. Like there was no flaw in his game, which with Ted Williams, with Babe Ruth, with some of these other greats, you can find flaws. Another question I proposed in a blog today was, Willie Mays was, without question, the greatest living ball player. Who's that guy now?
The best living baseball player right this second.
Yeah, and like Brandon, Kirk, and I were talking. It was tough to kind of figure out. Brandon, talk. This is dumb. Talk. Be part of the conversation. Just don't be a douche.
Well, let's see. Brandon's trying to not make it about himself, and the way he's not making it about himself.
Yeah,
he's
right.
putting a clock on and then like everyone,
Just have a
and then
discussion
everyone's
about
just
Willie Mays.
thinking about-
What were we doing before the show? We were having a nice discussion. Why can't you do that when there's microphones around?
You know what? Turn my mic on, because I got a point to make. Here's the thing. You just said, why don't we have a nice discussion about Willie Mays, when the last thing you said is, the real question is, who's the greatest living ball player now? You don't even want to talk about Willie Mays. You want to talk about your own little discussion.
Don't let's talk about Willie Mays. What do you want to talk about Willie Mays?
This is good. This is good shit. We're doing it now.
All-time great nickname.
The
Say hey, kid.
Can
We don't get nicknames like that.
No, we don't. We really
Can I have a confession? I agree. All-time great nickname.
You don't know what it means.
I don't know what it means.
Okay.
I'm being honest. I don't know what it means.
But isn't that kind of
But
like,
it is a great name. A great name.
that's kind of the beauty of it. It's not just like
I'm not entirely sure. I
Remember,
don't-
isn't it just-
RG3,
he would just say
CG3.
hey a lot?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was much.
he says
deeper
say
meaning in
hey
that.
or he says hey.
No, it was like how he would start a sentence. Say hey. Like something like that.
Yeah. That's
Say hey, Brandon.
Hey, what's the weather today?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then that's how I got that.
And I think he was to say hey.
All right. Well, now I understand, and that clears some things up. Thanks for.
another cool thing about Willie Mays. Excuse me, was that he was obviously a huge figure in San Francisco, but he played in New York until
Pick up the whole
1957.
fucking stadium right there.
Yeah, until 1957, he was a New York Giant. So I mean, that's right, to be a major figure in two major cities, two different coasts.
Yeah.
He was the first. The other thing too is he's a big part of California baseball. He was the biggest star because Duke Snider, when the Dodgers went in '58 and the Giants went, Duke Snider was kind of beginning to be past his prime a little bit. Willie Mays was kind of the biggest star in California for a big part of the '60s.
I certainly think Koufax has a claim to that too.
When they left Koufax, but when they went, I saw when they initially moved, Koufax wasn't Koufax yet.
Now,
No.
Clemmer, I want you to understand that I'm not Brandon Walker. So when I bring this up, I'm not arguing with you. I'm simply asking a question, and I want clarity on this. By not being able to watch now, there's footage of Willie Mays, sure, but when you talk about like the older guys in baseball, and you're talking about your Ted Williams and your Mickey Mantles and your Babe Ruths and all that, obviously you cannot go back and watch all their games. How do you go about contextualizing how good these guys are?
Oh,
How do you
it's
do?
a very fair point.
Are you a guy that looks at, like, you just go to their baseball reference page? Are you a guy that's like, I put value in what their peers said about them?
I try to do as much as possible. Like I'll try to watch 1954 World Series if you can get some footage of that. I'll read the books. Ebo's just read the Teammates, which is a great, like, you try to pick stuff up and you look at the stats. It's interesting though. Like I always wonder, like with some of these guys I've never saw play, like they're legends to me. They're not, like, I saw Nolan Ryan pitch, and I hear some of the younger people in the office talk about Nolan Ryan the same way I talk about, say, Willie Mays. And it's like, well, you never sat through that 7-walk, 4-inning time when he got shelled. Like, Nolan Ryan had a lot of flaws.
Yeah.
But, like, I was able to see those flaws. When you never see them play, you don't see the flaws. And I think sometimes you can idealize them too much.
Right.
So I'm sure I'm a victim of that.
Yeah.
There's
Like
also
Willie Mays, I know Willie Mays had one play in his career. I know he's awesome. I'm not saying he's not, but like that's pretty sick that like his legacy, as like the one play I've ever seen him make is the catch, and I've seen it 10,000 times, and it's so fucking good.
What happened
You read into
70
that happened in
years
the World
ago.
Series too.
Yeah.
Like, so that's why we had a lot of camera angles of it, and that's why you.
Brandon, do the Willie Mays catch. Do the Willie Mays catch. There you go. There you go.
Spin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Throw it like 400 feet.
Let me do it. Oh, Clemmer, you want in?
Yeah.
You want in? Oh,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
that's
I'm not Willie
Give
Mays.
me the ball.
that's tough.
I'm not Willie Mays.
Do it. Come on. Come on, dude. I'm older than you.
I'm glad you admitted that on tape. That worked.
Where are you going?
over the shoulder.
You caught it on your neck.
Bad throw.
Another thing about Willie Mays, his numbers are obviously incredible. 660 home runs, over 3,000 hits. Numbers are great. He had 52 home runs in 1960 something. He played in a pitcher's era
Correct.
in probably the biggest pitcher's park in the history of baseball. Candlestick Park in the 60s is notorious for being a pitcher's park and almost impossible to hit in. And he hit there for 14 years?
Yeah, right? Yeah, 58 to 72, right?
Yeah. 15 years. So that's and then he had the 2 seasons taken away because of the Korean War right at the beginning of his career.
Correct, yeah.
That's probably 40 or 50 home runs right there.
Yeah, because you look at what happened when he got back from the war. He was instantly great.
Yeah.
Now, when in 52, he was still kind of figured out, but you tell me he wouldn't have had a big year in 53 when you look at what he did in 54?
Yeah. Yeah.
The Korean War fucked up a lot of United States history, but also the baseball got completely turned upside down because of the Korean.
Well, Korean War was I don't think they needed Ted Williams. Let's just be honest. They didn't need Willie Mays, did they? We were fine.
Yeah, I mean, Ted Williams, at one point, they said he was the greatest fighter pilot.
There's 3 things he's
crazy.
He's considered the greatest things at. And it's fighter pilot, hitter, and
Preserving his head.
fly fisherman.
Fly fisherman.
Fly fisherman.
Yep.
Preserving his head.
Fourth.
Yeah.
He's great at head.
Yeah, I mean, Clemmer, I don't want to go there.
His
but
head's still
you
going.
You do have to acknowledge that, when you think of frozen heads, it's him or Walt Disney.
I don't
guess.
think the
Walt
other thing
Disney
too.
might
we
be-
talk
Do you
about,
want- do you
I don't
want
know if
head-
he's that great at his preservation because that company Alcor, I guess, they don't do a great job.
Do you want head 20 years after you die?
Do I what? Yeah, I hear. I try to do a double entendre, trying to be funny.
Why can't he just accept the joke and not have
It's
to?
not a good joke.
It's not a good joke, Brandon.
It was pretty.
It's time to.
Bad joke.
A lot of
Connor?
controversy over the frozen head. Big family dispute. Maybe
Oh, crazy family.
John Henry's son was a little bit in shambles at the time. Maybe took some money under the table from this company.
He was shady. If you watch the '99 All-Star game, Ted Williams isn't wearing a Red Sox hat. He's wearing a hitter.net hat because his son was trying to start this website, and then his son sadly died, and he's also frozen with Ted at Alcor.
And this is why we brought Clemmer in. These are good notes. These are good. Hitter.net.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad. He should have been wearing a Red Sox. It's like his final farewell to Fenway Park. He's wearing this stupid white hat.
I want to go back to something you brought up. Who's the best living player now? Hank Aaron just passed not too long ago.
Yeah. We've lost a lot of legends.
Frank
This is happening in basketball too.
I mean,
Yeah.
even with steroids being what they were,
this is-
Barry Bonds is still the best living baseball player, right?
How good of a fielder was Bonds?
Not very.
Yeah.
He got 8 Gold Gloves,
and
but
does
he
that
was
matter?
not a very good fielder.
So I think there's two.
He had no arm whatsoever.
He has very good range in the 80s and early 90s. So his Pittsburgh defensive numbers are not bad. He was pretty good.
Once he got to the Giants in '93, he played there until 2005.
By the end, he was a liability. He
But
was
not even by the
horrific.
end. But like '93 to 2000, he wasn't a good fielder. He
wasn't.
Yeah.
And he was. And they kind of threw him and left.
And
Like,
he doesn't.
wasn't a center fielder
he
like
doesn't
Mays.
like you can't compare somebody like Willie Mays
No.
to Barry Bonds.
No,
Like, they-
defensively, no.
Yeah. But I still think, and I don't believe he should be acknowledged as the home run king. I don't believe he should be acknowledged as a lot of things because he stole those records with his fake end of his career.
Completely agree.
But if you take his career from 86 to 99 and you say that was all legit and you acknowledge that as legit, he qualifies as the greatest living baseball player.
Over Griffey?
I think Griffey's close to.
And Kirk was making a good case for Mike Schmidt?
Yeah, sure. I would still say Bonds or Griffey, one of those. And yeah, Griffey's a tough nut to deal with.
Ricky Henderson.
It's a great call.
Yeah, Ricky Henderson's a good call.
Ricky Henderson.
Griffey and Bonds were both easily better than Ricky Henderson.
I know. I would not say the word easily at all.
I mean,
Absolutely not.
Ricky Henderson put up
You're
numbers.
selling Ricky
everything.
short.
You put all of them in their prime, and teams are taking Griffey Bonds way over Ricky Henderson.
You're taking him over him. I agree with that.
Ricky Henderson got moved like 5 times in his prime.
But you're also that's arguing, prime over longevity.
Longevity, yeah.
Like Ricky was a really good player for a long time, and Ricky.
I think I do value prime over longevity.
Ricky in 1989 was the best player in baseball.
I don't think that's true. I don't know that he was the best player on his team in 88 and 89. Steroided up Canseco was a hell of a player.
Canseco in 88, I agree with you.
Yeah.
89 though, and 90, Ricky was incredible.
Yeah, I don't think he was the best player in baseball.
All right, who was better?
I just said
Canseco by
Roided up
89 and
Canseco-
90, but
88 is no question, right? And 89, I don't.
Well, 88 you could also say Orel Harshad.
I don't remember the.
But you were talking about just
those
position
are
players?
That was a pitcher. Okay. 89, the Stars are what Kevin Mitchell obviously had a big year.
Yeah, it was a
You could
weird.
say. Will Clark is in the mix there. In
Oh,
89.
get outta
There's
here.
There's a short window.
That's crazy.
I'm contextualizing 1989. Will you shut the fuck up for a second? I'm taking us back to 1989, and I'm saying who the big stars were. Am I not?
I don't know what you're doing. You're saying Will Clark in the same discussion as Ricky Henderson.
I don't like him. He's not capable of having a conversation. I was doing fine.
You were in a tizzy before Clemmer opened his mouth.
No, I
walked
wasn't.
Into the, you
I
walked
wasn't.
In the room and it's just you're spiraling.
Can he leave?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why are you so rude?
I was right
didn't
there.
realize-
How was the
I-
hockey talk
I-
start the show?
Clemmer, I
No, we had
apologize.
Malsack.
Yeah, how did that go? Yeah, was it good, Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think the hockey game is bigger than Willie Mays passing away?
I mean,
What he's
All
doing.
right. Well, Clemmer, I was on your side until now.
It's a good question. It's a question.
We're in the midst of a
We're in
3-0
the
Stanley Cup final
final,
comeback. We're
yeah.
talking about a guy who died at 93 years old. Like, I feel like it's.
Okay, now Jake, I'm back on Clemmer's side.
What are we doing here?
But to go back to the original argument before we diverted there, I think it's Griffey or Bonds. Henderson's certainly in the mix. I don't think he's over Henderson or he's over Griffey or.
Who are the
That's fair.
23 bozos that didn't vote for Willie Mays to
This
make
was-
Hall of
this
Fame?
was
How
a-
is this?
Back then, they would not. There were these guys that would not vote for. They would just hold out like intentionally. You also wonder. 1979. These guys are probably 60, 70 years old. Were they racist? Was there all? I don't know. It took Joe DiMaggio like 3 years to get into the Hall of Fame. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
He didn't get in first ballot. It's nuts. Like the way the voting was. The voting is all fucked up now for sure. I'm not going to defend it. It was even worse back then.
Pujols has an argument for greatest living player, doesn't he?
Ugh. Not. I don't.
You don't think he has an argument? I like it.
Name's Pujols.
His
Man, it's 700 home runs.
Say it
he,
again. Say
he
it
has
again.
Pujols.
he has an argument as like the greatest right-handed hitter of all time.
Pujols.
I mean, Hank Aaron's obviously the best, but like Pujols, like modern day right-handed hitter.
Clemmer, your forehead lines are.
I mean,
Or out.
I just don't. Albert Pujols was a very good hitter for a very long time. He also actually shouldn't say it. Albert Pujols was a very good hitter for a decent amount of time.
For 10 years.
Yeah,
He was
half of his career
he was a historically good hitter for 10 years.
he absolutely was.
Yeah.
The back half is rough.
It's rough compared to his first 10 years. Compared to the rest of baseball, it's not that rough. It's the last 3 or 4 years were rough, but like the first
His whole Angel.
the first 3 or 4 Angels years are fine contextually against other people, not against like prime him.
I don't think. Let me pull it up. I gotta look.
I think his first 2 years in Anaheim, he was
I know he had
he was like a decent.
the first year, right? The first year he was good.
Again,
Yeah.
I don't think you're not going to be able to compare him to 2004 himself.
No, I mean,
You can compare him to other people.
so that first 5 years in Anaheim, he had OPSs of over 113 or better, and then after that, he never touched it, again. So
You just said the.
I know,
first
no,
5
I know.
years.
I'm not arguing with you. See, not everything's a fight. I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you, you dumb fucking hillbilly. I'm agreeing with you.
All right.
Make him leave. Make him leave. Make him leave.
Thank you. I know it's not your fault, Clemmer. It's not your fault. I'm on your side.
Make
I
him
am.
leave.
It's unfortunately
I wanna sign
I
this
can't
thing.
kick Brandon out, so we have to kick you. I'm sorry. It's you can sign the board.
Why can he sign the board?
Because I said he could sign the board. Why wouldn't he be able to sign the board?
You also got to come back into the microphone.
He hasn't said a thing.
Yeah, come back to the mic for a second. If you really want to be a prisoner of the moment, you could make the argument Shohei Ohtani is the most talented baseball player.
Yeah, it's Shohei Ohtani. It's Shohei Ohtani.
If Ohtani plays another 6 years as a pitcher and hitter for real, and is like dominant like he was, is he?
I think you talk about the best peak in baseball history was probably like Ohtani the last couple of years.
I think you can make a real argument.
Yeah.
Like seriously, if he
that was-
pitches if he can pitch and play for 6 more years where he's dominant,
Yeah.
does he then become the greatest ever? Like, are we
You know what? We'll have you back on the show. 6 more years.
right? We'll
Hash it out then.
You said I had to come back on the couch.
Yeah, you gotta say
Sit
family
down,
into the
sit
microphone.
down.
Oh, family.
There we go.
Family.
And now you're supposed
That's a good
Nice.
title for this show because you don't always like your family, but
to,
you still have to live with them.
Just sitting here.
he was supposed to leave after he
Fuck you, Brandon.
You guys love each other.
He added nothing. I told. He added.
Why is it always about your
It's
bullshit?
not about me. It's not about me.
Why
But
can't-
he added nothing? He added nothing.
We got like 10 minutes.
And then
That's
and then
not-
we had an
that's
argument. We had an argument there at the end where I'm like trying to tell him that Pujols
There's
first
not an
five-
argument. Why?
first
why-
5 years in Anna.
why
It
is
was
it
an argument. It was.
Why is it?
I tried
Who
to
won
tell-
the? Yeah, let's put out that poll. Who won?
I
the
tried to
Willie Mays
tell him-
eulogy? Who won the Willie Mays eulogy debate?
Can
Brandon
I have
or
30
Clemmer?
seconds? Can I have 30 seconds?
Yeah,
I was trying.
Go ahead.
To,
Take the rest of the.
I was trying to. That's not 30 seconds. I was trying to tell him that Pujols' first 5 years in Anaheim were okay, and he was like, "No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not." He pulled out his phone and he says,
trying to tell you.
And then he said,
Nobody.
"God damn it! Let me talk for 30 seconds."
Nobody
And-
gives a fuck.
And that, that's
Nobody gives
fine.
a fuck.
I give a fuck, and I need to say it. And I was trying to tell him his first 5 years were fine. His first 5 years were fine. No, they're not. No, they're not. He pulls out his phone. He sees it.
I think
he goes,
Big Central's about to start.
he
If you
goes
wanna
his-
go do that over there. You should. You know what you should do for old time's sake?
"Let me fucking talk.
Go over there.
Let me talk. You
Can-
keep interrupting my sentence. Let me talk. 30 seconds. Fuck. I was trying to tell him that Pujols' first 5 years in Anaheim were pretty good. He said, "No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not." Then he grabbed his phone. He looked, and he said, "Oh, his first 5 years are pretty good." And I said, "That's what I said." He said, "Well, I'm agreeing with you." No, he didn't agree with me. He just looked in the phone and saw that I was right. And that's what he always does. And he shouldn't be in here. And I told you last night.
So the Edmonton Oilers, if they win Game 6, they then have to go to Florida, win again. How much do you think the Florida fans, though, Game 7, like, what do you think the attitude will be for the Panthers fans? Like, and how much does that matter? Because you're saying hockey's different in Canada.
Yeah.
That you expect a lot of juice in the building for Game 6. Game 7, the Panthers will have home ice, but how much will that matter to you?
See, I don't think that, and this is going to be me ragging on Florida hockey fans. Like, I don't think that they are going. It's going to be rowdy, obviously, because it's a home Game 7 Stanley Cup, whatever. But like Edmonton playing at home versus Florida playing at home, like it doesn't really compare. So like Edmonton's not, I don't think, going to be that fazed by a South Florida hockey crowd.
You think Edmonton fans can take over that building? I know it's a long way.
No, because of the distance, but like I do think that like Edmonton is not going to be like. Also, all the momentum will be on their side. Like I don't think the crowd will factor into it that much. Last night was the night.
Is anybody disappointed there hasn't been a titty follow-up at all?
Yeah,
I saw one at you.
So did I.
Yeah.
That one
No, not
rocked.
that one. That's a different one.
That one
I'm
rocked,
talking
though.
about from Edmonton.
Well, have you seen the news saga on Twitter?
You don't want to. If you don't know about the follow up with her, you don't want to know. Don't.
Okay,
There was a follow-up.
There's a bad
and then-
follow-up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you've seen nothing?
No.
Oh,
Dude,
good. Keep it that
you
way.
keep it that way.
Keep the dream
Yeah.
alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ignorance is blessings.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Are we sure we want to go at Florida hockey fans again and say that they're not?
Why did we do this last time?
Well,
What happened?
We talked about that video with Nick, and then they were like the most mad at fan base.
My favorite part about the Stanley Cup is every so often, I have someone tweet at me like, "I bet you feel like a fucking idiot now," and I have no idea what they're talking
Forget
about.
what
'Cause I don't even remember. I don't remember a,
Well, I
a
mean,
goddamn thing I've
the-
said about hockey.
The Panthers, when they played in the Cup, like early 2000s or late, I forget exactly what year it was, but when they played the Avalanche, they got swept by the Avalanche, but they were throwing rats on the ice. Like, it was a route. Like, it doesn't seem to, like, affect the game as much as I think that they would like to believe that it does.
What's the
Florida crowd.
what's the Nicky Smokes part of all this?
Oh,
Because I'm trying to keep up with. Like, he went down to South Florida for the watch party. They lose 8-1, and then he stayed for the game last night.
Was that the
I
game?
believe trying to do man on the street stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he was trying to be. Oh, it was a premature.
Turns
So
out he's a
he-
douchebag.
So
This is before he went to the.
So he went down there for when the Panthers win the cup. I'm gonna be in the party, and then we're gonna do man on the street stuff for when we win. And they have the series is completely flipped
They've
since
lost
he's
both
arrived.
games.
Yeah. So.
and I'm not accusing him of premature celebrating because he is trying to get content, and I get that. But this is like now the third or fourth instance of Smokes almost celebrating one of his teams winning.
Yeah.
Now it kind of starting to backfire in his face.
Well, my favorite part of this last night, after the game, he's like, "Well, I blew it. I wrote sorry, Florida. I'm getting out of here as quick as I can. I'm going back to Chicago. I'm getting out of here." And his tweet this morning has his travel plans. 4:02 p.m.
Yeah.
He's getting on
out of here.
He's getting the fuck out of here. He can't wait to get back to Chicago. He's leaving at 4:00.
Well, there's probably not a lot of flights
Yeah, you're right. That's
to Chicago every day.
yeah.
Chicago to Miami, that would be
That doesn't seem like
ridiculous.
Not a popular
Miami to
Small cities.
yeah. How many connections you got to take to get back? That would be crazy.
Where do
All
we?
right, thank you, Malasek.
Can I ask a question
Thanks
about
for
Willie Mays?
filling in. Yeah, please.
I don't know dick about Willie, but this is like because of Willie Mays. At what point, age-wise, do you guys stop caring about people dying?
Our age or their age?
Their age. When
I
when
mean-
that person
I mean,
dies, you're like, okay.
If you die at 93, it gives people a good chance to say, "Oh, he was great, he was good," but nobody's sad,
It's like,
right?
where's your
Like,
age cutoff of like he lived a good life?
Well, that's a different question than like, not caring.
I don't get sad at 93.
I think anything over 80 is
Well, you
fair
you
game.
still get sad.
No.
I think
Okay.
it's still fair to grieve no matter what age someone's.
Yeah, I
like
think
that.
you can
No,
grieve.
you've
but
lived your life.
It's-
Like you got it.
there's a
Yeah, but
different-
that doesn't.
There's a different level of sad though. If a 64-year-old
That wasn't what he
dies,
said. He
If
said he
Mike
doesn't
Trout
get
died
sad at all.
tomorrow, I would be like, that's horror. I would cry.
Yeah,
That'd be horrible.
There's
Right.
a shock factor.
I don't think
but-
you'd cry if Mike Trout died.
I cried when Kobe died. That was sad.
Hmm.
Mike Trout's got a wife, I assume, kids, maybe. That's sad. I don't know anything about baseball. But like 93,
It has
it's like,
nothing to do with.
you lived a good life. Like that. Congrats.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
more
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
but those are-
Yeah,
those
right.
are-
So
tip
that's
the cap to you.
That's my question. Is
But
what
both
age
thoughts,
are you like?
both
all right.
thoughts can exist. You can
Tip
say
the
you
cap.
lived a good life, and I am sad that you're not going to live any longer.
Yeah, but you didn't hear about Willie Mays for the last however long. Like,
Well, I don't know. I don't personally
that
know
didn't
Willie
matter to
Mays.
you. Whether he was like Jimmy Carter, I'm not
But
gonna be
you-
sad when Jimmy Carter dies. That guy's fucking on his last legs. Might as well be dead by now. You guys see that headline?
All right,
He's
just
like,
relax.
What the hell is going on in this show?
This always happens with
Well,
Malik.
I'm asking because I had this conversation yesterday too.
But you don't have to like. I understand the point. But you always do this. You
He takes
always-
it a step
you
further.
Take a step further.
Yeah.
You're always like you did this on the Yak when you're like when I go to bars, I'm not there to get laid, and I'm like Malasek. That's noble. That's cool, man. Like I identify with that. Like I also my motivations when I go out and have a good time out. I'm not like just who can I fuck? Who can I fuck? Who can I fuck? And I was like, that's cool, Malasek. And then you like always take it a step further, and you're always like, and in fact, I'm not interested in women at all or men. And in fact, I'm not. And then you just like keep going. And you're like, in fact, I shit in my hands and don't wash them. And in fact, I'm like, Malasek, we were at a good spot, and you just kept going. Like I get what you're saying that yes, that Willie Mays when he passes, there's not the immediate thought is like let's celebrate the life that he had and not like what a tragedy this is. Having said that, I would imagine people who know Willie Mays closely and people in the baseball world will still feel an immense loss in the same way that the NBA did when Jerry West died. Like there was a lot of, like he was an older man, but like still. He's still like a man. He's still like
No, yeah.
he still has relationships with people. He still is like offering his wisdom and still
yes.
and so now he's not there anymore
I'm not
to
saying
do
it
that.
as those. I'm saying it as us that have no idea who these people. Like,
Yeah,
We've
okay.
never met these
All right.
people.
All right.
Celebrities that we don't know.
Okay,
That's my
okay.
question.
All right. All right.
Yeah, if you're
I
20
thought you were like I
No,
thought
no,
you were
not
trying to show up
everybody.
at my grandma's funeral to be
No,
like, well,
no.
actually,
No.
If you're 25, you have no connection to a 93-year-old celebrity, none whatsoever, right? You know,
Well, how many 93-year-old celebrities do you guys know?
more. Yeah, I know a pretty good bit, probably.
Bob Barker.
Well, he just died.
he's dead.
See?
Yeah, but Betty White, Bob Barker,
Did
all
you
these
know
old,
Bob Barker?
I mean, I grew up
Personally?
watching him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You
No,
have
if
no.
you're doing the celebrity part, that's
Oh.
fine. I thought you were gonna try to show up at my
No, not
grandma's.
everybody.
I thought you were gonna try to show up at like a grandma's funeral
No,
and be
no,
like,
no.
"Why are you guys crying?"
People we've never met. I'm like, at what point
Okay.
am I like, congrats, you got 93 years. Like that's a long time.
I just
Were you crying for Kobe?
What are you looking at?
There's
Yeah.
famous 93-year-olds.
yeah, there are a lot that you guys would be like, oh my god, that would suck.
Let me name one.
Dick Van Dyke still alive?
He's 100.
He just won a daytime
He's
Emmy.
almost 100, right?
Yeah.
Congratulations to him.
Ooh, what about
Fucking-
fucking Lucille Ball?
No, dead. Dead. Super dead. Game show host? No, Bob.
Robert Redford.
That's a good one.
Oh, Robert Red. No,
He's
you-
alive.
No,
I know.
No,
93.
dead.
He's
dead.
alive.
He's alive and he's 93.
He was in
no, he
Museum, right?
he died.
Robert Redford's alive.
Oh,
Oh no, he's still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How old is he?
Paul Newman died.
he's 87.
That was
That's
a
not
pretty
even
good
that
one.
old. Oh, Gene.
All right, we're playing a game. We're playing a game. Name an alive person who's closest.
who
to
can name the
93.
oldest alive person?
No, it's not the oldest.
Gene,
It's
93.
Gene Hackman.
Everyone gets one. Right?
94.
Gene Hackman's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Gene Hackman. Let me see
How old's
here.
Clint Eastwood?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Clint Eastwood's good. Malasek. That's a good one, Malasek.
Eastwood is 94 again.
That's pretty good,
All
Malasek.
right.
94.
All right.
So 94
went
is
over.
the
Closest,
age to beat.
closest to the pin challenge.
You went over. That's Price is Right.
Oh yeah.
No, wait, no, nobody
Price
said
is
we're
Right.
doing
Yeah,
Price
you
Right
went over.
rules.
I go 1-year-old, Bob.
I'll go Ice Spice.
Good answer.
Show me Ice Spice.
King
Greatness wins. What happens when the brightest minds in sports and fashion join forces to create the next great athletic brand? Greatness wins. Mark and Brandon here, and Greatness Wins athletic clothing has completely transformed our workout game. I know we're both hitting the gym a lot, and Greatness Wins is helping us out there. It has been an absolute game changer. The comfort is unmatched. Their clothes are soft, breathable, and super durable. They're unlike other athletic brands that prioritize fashion over performance. Greatness Wins combines high-performance functionality with a modern, stylish fit. They are powered by innovative sport fit technology. Greatness Wins clothing is the perfect weight, providing a consistent fit with an exceptional feel made from premium, long-lasting fabrics. Greatness Wins products are built to withstand the toughest workouts. These are moisture-wicking materials that move with your body, never against it. Upgrade your athletic wear at greatnesswins.com now. Use code MOSTLY and you'll receive 25% off on your first purchase. Greatness Wins, where the demands of sport meet the science of fit. Check them out now. That's greatnesswins.com. Code MOSTLY. How you doing, Brandon? You all right?
The 93-year-olds are stacked.
The day James Earl Jones dies, I may not come into work.
Why?
Shatner's good.
That's
Does he voice Darth Vader?
yeah, and he's Mufasa, and he's a big part of my childhood.
Silvio Santos looks like Vince McMahon left in the washing machine.
What was Warren Buffett's partner just died? Who was
Marla Gibbs?
Do the Mufasa remember.
Can you? I'm sorry, TJ.
Robert?
Can you go back up?
Do the remember.
I haven't got to everybody. All the way back up.
Who you
Robert
are.
Duvall.
Who you are.
Who's the Berkshire Hathaway guy?
That's Warren Buffett.
No, but his partner
Okay.
just died.
Remember.
Berkshire.
The Force.
Oh, Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway died.
Force is with you.
Who's Hal Linden? He looks familiar.
Remember who you are.
What's he doing? Burt Ecclestone. Barbara Barry. Okay, now they're not that famous.
Yeah, it takes a dip.
Yeah, they're not that famous anymore.
But those first couple,
Give us a
Robert Duvall,
Give us the 94-year-olds. Let's see where we're working. That's one of the ugliest people I've ever.
You know who guy who's kind of like faded from the public light, who I'm just waiting for one day we wake up and he's dead, and it's Morgan Freeman. Yeah. I'm just like, how is Morgan
Wait,
Freeman?
didn't he die already?
No, he's alive.
No, I know he's alive now, but didn't he die already?
There's a lot more influencers at 94 somehow.
Didn't
Yeah, Gangsta Grandma.
Hey, no, not Gangsta
Gangsta
Friend.
Grandma, Clint Eastwood. Didn't we have a Morgan Freeman death experience?
I don't think so. That was a movie.
he
I
was
think you're thinking of a movie.
Falsely,
He was God.
he was falsely killed off, and then he had to put out a statement like.
You might be
not
right.
dead.
I don't remember it. You might be right though.
2010? 14 years ago, there was something?
At what age
Yeah.
can we get to that we don't see any that there aren't really like? Are there any famous 102-year-olds?
Yeah, Sister Jean.
Mm.
Is she's got to be like 108 right now. How long ago was that? 5 years?
Sister Jean is 10. She's
Oh, can we check on a story?
she's 70. She's 78 years older than Connor. That's all I know.
Can we see if the new oldest skydiving guy's still alive?
Oh, yeah. We'll check on that.
How old's Sister Jean?
She's plus 80.
She's plus 80.
Mhm.
She's 104.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's got to be a record.
I thought plus 80 was like a gambling odds for outliving somebody.
Oh.
Yeah, is the oldest living skydiver, is he still going or is he checked out already?
I will find
That's
it.
been about a month now. Can I talk to you all about a video that's on the internet that is my favorite video on the internet right now?
Sure.
The NSYNC concert over the weekend. The random fan they pulled on stage and she just happened to know all the dances. Have y'all seen her?
No.
There was an NSYNC concert?
It was two of them, and I think it was, I don't know, one of them was the fat one, Joey Fat One, and then the other one was I don't know if that's JC or Chris, I don't know which one that is, but he's got some tattoos now. Anyway, they're doing It's Gonna Be Me, and this like housewife, this 40-year-old woman, I don't know if she's a housewife, this 40-year-old woman just gets on stage and just does all the choreography they used to do. She just knew it. Okay, it's entertaining to me. I liked it.
Are you reconciling Justin Timberlake?
Was this before or after the DW?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he can do whatever he wants. That's fine. Whatever.
Justin Timberlake's always stunk, hasn't he? We had to pretend like he didn't for.
Justin Timberlake is awesome.
He's always stunk.
Justin Timberlake is awesome. He's a great Saturday Night Live host. He's a funny guy. He was good on the ESPYs. He's talented musically.
His songs always stunk, right? You know,
Mirror's good.
Mirrors is one of the best songs I've heard.
I
Cry Me a River.
I don't think any of his songs are going to endure.
That is.
I think
really
he's gonna
hear-
offer. I think Justin Timberlake has 0 songs that will withstand the
Well,
test.
first of all,
You're not gonna-
do you
Except maybe the fucking Trolls song or
do you
whatever.
not attribute some of the NSYNC songs to him? Like,
Well, that's in sync. That's not Justin
Okay.
Timberlake. That's in sync. So
all right, Crimea River doesn't do it for you. What goes? What's this guy doing?
Also, doesn't he? That's Casey.
That's a great video.
Justin Timberlake's acting career. I feel like, and I might just be doing this because of Social Network. Is he always casted as kind of just a douchebag? Like in that, wasn't he in
Yeah.
that Mila Kunis movie? He's just kind of like a smug guy.
Friends with Benny's.
Yeah.
Don't say friends. with
Yeah.
Benny's.
At a boy Malzek.
oh yeah,
movie.
Malzahn.
But all-time SNL host, one of the greats.
Sure. Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything to him.
Yeah, it does. No, I agree with you now.
He might be one of the most.
That's all it took. That's all it took.
I don't agree. Like, what do I?
When people are presented with new information, they could change their mind.
30-second conversation, me and you.
Yeah.
You ready? I told you last night on text messages that he was going to do this to me. I told you. I said it. I said it.
Okay.
I said it.
But you understand how limiting that is for me to never be able to bring
don't
anybody into this studio.
not
that
having Clemmer is limiting
that's
at
not
all.
going to set you off.
I don't think not having Clemmer is limiting at all.
But
I
not
think
having
that's-
we can't have anybody in here that's going to set you off.
We've had many people in here. Many. Dozens.
All right.
We got the family's big. And now Chris Clemmer's on our side?
I think you're in a set it off mood today. Brandon.
Yeah.
Well, I got a big trivia game today.
I know. But I could tell your vibe when I walked.
Yeah, Brandon has
You were ready to go.
Brandon has a big trivia game, everybody. Brandon tonight will be playing in a trivia match. It is a tournament match,
It's
and
6
it's a big
o'clock.
deal for Brandon and Brandon only.
Yes.
And if only anybody else in this room could know what he's going through, having to do a live trivia event tonight
Yep.
for a chance to go to the Final Four live event tomorrow in Chicago.
Well, can we just be honest with each other?
Wait.
Jeff's gonna write your ass right out of the game. Jeff's absolutely. Jeff might be going over the questions with Dave Portnoy right now.
Yeah,
That might be happening.
that's true.
You
So
should,
yeah, we
for the
don't.
next 8 hours, go sit in a supermarket.
That's what I'm gonna do. As soon as I'm done here, I'm
Walk
gonna go
supermarket.
just walk up and down the snacks and candy aisle,
Honey Smack,
and also
Golden Grams.
just peruse every fast food menu.
You know, I know all of us are
Chain
touched up.
restaurants.
All of us are
Yeah,
touched up right
chain
there for a little bit, but that doesn't even look like Ben Mintz.
Mincy's photo is the best.
It said if you got a roundish, boyish face like me, Tommy, or Mincy, it just turns you into wax.
Hank
But
kind of
same thing happened to me.
Hank got a raw deal.
Yeah.
Hank's picture is rough.
Yeah.
Hank-
Guess he did.
yeah, tonight doubleheader.
Yep. Starts at 6.
If we lose and Brandon wins, I'll be okay with that because that means the family made it through. That means we got one into the Final Four. So I just want to go on record. Put that on record, Connor.
Got you.
If Team Smockin loses, but the experts win, and we get at least one family member in the Final Four, I will see that as a W for me, for the show, for everybody. So
Ditto. Ditto. I agree.
I hope you guys both win.
If
you
I
agree
get
you
it.
agree that if the experts advance, you'll see that as a win.
you got it, huh? Way to go, buddy.
What is?
Kirk got it.
Oh.
So me and him had a 45-minute conversation about that goddamn book today. What else we got?
Pistons fired Monty Williams. Is he the luckiest guy in really the world?
That's greatest contract finesse ever.
Yeah. How sad is he? Not at all, right?
He reset the
So he
market
gets
for
the full
coaches.
$67.5 million.
Yeah.
It's all guaranteed.
You get $67.5 million for not
Crazy.
working out.
Does he exist to get fired? I feel like he's gotten fired many times. I know he had the thing with his wife in Phoenix when he was an assistant, right? But I feel like he's gotten multiple opportunities and just gotten fired almost immediately.
Yeah, NBA coaches.
Why did he get paid so much? I know that became a talking point as he sucked, but like even when they signed the deal,
There was a time we were talking
Why-
about him as being like the next big promising head coach.
but
Who he was going to be the guy.
why would you give that much money to a coach to coach a team that's
And
not going to be competitive?
You know the team
know
sucks.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah, I was trying to
I don't know.
agree with you.
And you know the team sucks.
And the team's
Like-
not even good.
Yeah.
On top of that,
They weren't even trying to win.
You make that move when the team is on the if the Bucks wanted to pay Doc Rivers that, I don't think you should have, but at least that would make more sense that you think that the coach is going to be the missing piece and push you over the edge. But the Pistons, the thing about them that I think people don't realize, they sucked. They weren't even good. They were going to suck. How's the editing going on the Hour of Silence?
Oh, it's done. The editing for the full video is done, and then the editing for the trailer, I sent over the trailer to TJ. By the way, Al Blaschke is a skydiver. He is still alive, 107 years old.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a record.
Yeah.
For us, for that's the all-time longest life after being brought up on Mostly Sports for skydiving.
All time.
Actually, he's
After
106.
Should we try to break the record?
Get another 100-year-old to skydive.
No, we should talk about someone.
Talk about a
skydiving,
100-year-old.
But does he have to die before we go out and get another one?
I guess.
We talked about a lot of old people today already. We could just get one of them to skydive.
Just get him.
Oh, I bet Bob Newhart can skydive. Well, he's only 94, though.
Shatner.
Shatner's probably skydove.
Let's see this trailer.
Yeah,
Yes.
check out the
This
trailer.
is the trailer.
This is the trailer for the Hour of Silence with me and Liam Blutman in the car.
Here we go.
Get ready, everybody.
Here
Buckle
we
up.
go. Yes.
No rating?
That's so good.
No rating. No rating.
Oh, man.
Rated R. That's so good.
So I don't. Should we drop that today on the Rumble and the?
I think we should.
Okay, yeah.
I think we do. Yeah, we drop it today.
All right.
The actual video?
Yeah, the full
I
hour
agree
long
with
video.
you, by the way, that this could be the most viewed thing we ever do.
I absolutely. I was trying to tell it to my mom, not to bring her up on the show, but she was like, "Why'd you guys do that? Why'd you guys record it?" I was like, "Mom, you're not getting it. I do think it could be something like a cult classic."
If you title it correctly, it can fall into the ASMR
Yeah.
category and actually get a bunch of
One question I do have though, one thing that would help for this to be the most viewed video. Is it evergreen content, or do you think you got to kind of watch it in the next couple days?
Mm-hmm. Hey, can we spoil it?
Because ideally, you should edit it so it's evergreen.
I don't want to give too much away. There is a moment in the back half of the video that will leave people speechless.
Okay, well, don't. Okay, so I'm putting out.
It'll leave them speechless.
I have a plea for the family members. If you watch this in the next 48 hours, please do not spoil it.
Don't.
On social media or elsewhere. Please do not. Please give let's say through the weekend. Give everybody a chance.
A fair shot.
A fair shot. Do not spoil it. We won't spoil it on this show. Please do not spoil it anywhere, so everybody can watch and be surprised by the big twist in the second half of the Hour of Silence.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got to title it in brackets relaxing, end bracket 1 hour car ride uninterrupted ambiance.
Correct.
To study or sleep to.
Yes.
Also, I think I mentioned this the other day, but if this does well, or maybe we add in an incentive where if the family maybe we hit a subscriber goal or something, we will release an extra. There's another 30 minutes of Blutman and I being silent when there's rain happening.
In the rain?
In the rain.
Fuck.
So the sequel is In the Rain.
The sequel is In the Rain.
Blutman gone wet.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So that's dropping.
Do you want to do a director's commentary on it?
Oh.
Yeah.
I think we should. Yeah, I think we should. I'll watch it and offer our thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Reaction. You guys getting in the reaction?
Full
game
reaction.
content?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we could put that out over 4th of July break or something. We'll sit in here and watch it.
Yes.
And film.
The whole 4th of July week, we'll just put out a new
Yes.
a new video every day. That's like a reaction or a director's cut commentary.
10-hour version.
I can't wait to see this. Yeah.
Spanish.
Spanish version.
Spanish version. Good shit.
And then there's a bunch of other content I've been sorting through. I mean, a busy week this week, but hopefully in the next week or so we could get out a vlog, maybe 10 minutes from the trip where there's actual talking, there's actual stuff that we're doing.
Speaking of content ideas, NCAA football. It's not called NCAA football. What's it called?
EA Sports College Football 25.
It's coming out.
Yeah, 1 month from today.
I as an aside, kind of relevant, but maybe not super relevant. I am doing a dynasty mode now on NCAA football 2003, and I think the reason I'm falling into this hole of playing or 2002. The reason I think I'm playing it so much is because I'm gearing up to play the.
Getting your mind ready.
I'm getting my mind ready. I have the national championship to play. I'm playing Florida in the Fiesta Bowl. Yeah.
The Ohio State Buckeyes against the Florida Gators in the Fiesta Bowl. For a
What could
national
go?
title.
What could go wrong, Brandon? We got them right where we want them. But we're number one. We're undefeated. We have the Heisman winner on our team.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be fine.
Who you ran, by the way? I just saw the stats. I believe you ran him about 400 times.
I did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Over 2,000 yards. I have a 2,000 yard rusher on my dynasty. But anyway, I'm getting geared up for the college football game.
When are you gonna play that on?
Thought,
Are you gonna play that on the show? You don't have
we
to
got
play
the
it now.
Yak at. We got the Yak at. I don't know if I can get it in today, dude. Busy day today. at the
Busy
Stool.
day.
Busy day. We're filming the case race tonight. We got the dozen matches.
A lot going on.
We got the Yak, obviously, and
Mhm.
mostly. But anyway, I was bringing up that to say that we should do a dynasty mode with all of us, right?
Yeah.
No.
Now,
love to.
there needs to be, and the family can weigh in on this. If we do a dynasty mode, I want to throw this out to the family. Do you guys believe it would be more entertaining if we all repped our team? TJ Rutgers, Ebo JMU, Connor Penn State, Mark Ohio State, me Mississippi State, or
I vote for that.
do we pick a conference like the MAC and all get 5 even teams? Because I think that might be the move right there.
Dumb question, but it's a genuine one. If we were to do dynasty mode and we all pick MAC teams, if I had Bowling Green and say you had Kent State,
Sure.
when they play each other, it's us two playing each other, right?
Yeah, we
I'm
play
not
each
playing
other.
the. I'm not playing the.
No, we
computer
play
and
each
you're-
other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all within the same season.
Correct.
Only one of us could theoretically win the national.
And there will be a
championship.
bunch of matchups intermingling between us. And
I've never-
we'll also be recruiting against each other.
I've never done a dynasty mode with the boys. I've only done it.
Oh, that's the best.
Just solo.
That's the best.
I've only done the solo.
I think that's the way we got to go. I think we got to do
Now,
one conference
Do
facing
we,
off
do we
against
spin
each
the
other.
horses for like Conference USA or MAC or AAC or something like that, or do we just?
Like there'll have to be a draft of some sort because if you're right, like unless we're just gonna pick teams that are evenly ranked.
Well, we draft through horse.
Okay, pull up. Give me a list of conferences, Division I college football conferences, so I don't forget one. So we have them all in front of us.
Mhm.
We can talk it out.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's.
I think we
exactly
do.
a month
I think
away.
we do a lesser conference for sure.
I mean, MAC does scream.
You want to do Big 12? Pac-12. We should do Pac-12. So basically, it's Sun Belt, it's Mountain West, it's MAC,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Problem is
Conference
the
USA.
Mountain West is also now the Pac-12.
Yeah, I don't think we can do Mountain West because that's a little hazy. It's the American Conference USA, the MAC, or the Sun Belt,
Yeah.
basically.
Sun Belt would be
You-
kind of fun.
Yeah.
Sun Belt's got a bunch of fun teams.
Fun Belt or Maction?
Oh, that was fun. The fun headline that just came up.
Go. Yeah. What are the MAC teams? MAC is fun, and they all feel as good as each other. If you ask me to right
Correct,
now,
they're
if
all-
you ask me to right now power rank the MAC going into this season, I would just pull names out of a hat.
They're all the same team.
Yeah.
So you think it's MAC?
Go to the Sun Belt. Let me see what we're working with there.
That
App State, Arkansas State.
Oh,
this is
Coastal.
good too, though. Oh, that's JMU.
I think this is more.
Ebo knows too much about this.
This is more skewed, and Ebo has
Yeah.
an advantage.
I would have a
Ebo's-
stark advantage in this conference.
Yeah.
Unless he couldn't be.
But if we're doing random teams, how would you have any advantage whatsoever? If
But-
we're-
I know how to attack these teams.
yeah, he does.
how do you attack Texas State?
You fucking
Yeah. yeah. That's pretty.
fucking
Motherfucking.
motherfucking and then
Oh, my mistake. Sorry.
a nutter.
And then did you do it again, over and over?
Yeah.
Rinse and repeat. So it's the MAC. It's got to be the MAC. It's got to be the MAC.
All right.
right?
So between now and then, we'll just have to. And now you want to
I
have
wanna
your
do-
team and be able to do research, right?
I want to do it early because I want to be able to read up on whatever team I get. I want to
What-
do some.
We gotta have MAC media days too.
Do we want to do
Yeah.
it now?
Right now?
1 month exactly till release date.
That does feel
Do we need a commissioner?
right.
No, I don't want to involve Malasek at all.
Okay.
How many? So it's just us 5?
Okay.
Do we need more people? Do we need?
I mean, Blutman is Blutman and
Blutman would play.
Blutman could play. That would be 6.
What is the right number?
how many
I don't
teams
know.
are in the MAC? Half the MAC would be pretty good.
You want to do half the MAC?
Are there 6 or are there 12 or 14 or 10?
3, 4, 5,
I lost them.
9, 10, 11, 12.
There's 12. Yeah.
So we need 6.
6 is good.
Is Blutman here?
He is. He has other
I was
responsibilities.
working
right now.
with Pardon My Take, right? Doing something.
Mhm.
That's. I was gonna say if it's anything other than that.
Just thought he was with family though.
You
Is
know,
he still doing it?
Yeah.
He didn't
so,
get
yeah.
called up to the super majors. Did
I
he?
think
Did he go up to a?
Did he go up to the mega majors?
We lose him.
Wait, are we not?
We
We not the big league?
wait. Are we,
Wait,
wait a
hold on.
second.
Is there a higher league?
This whole time, we were high A baseball,
draft league.
and we thought we were the majors.
We were the
Wait,
league.
fuck. We could pick his team. Do you want to do this now? This feels right. A month out does feel right. I was willing to not do it today, and then Connor said we're
Okay.
1 month away.
All right. How?
I think we spin the horses.
Okay.
Our names.
Okay.
And
And the
that
order of
person
finish
gets-
matches up to the order of finish of horses.
You want to do a draft,
Spin the
TJ,
horses
don't you?
of our names.
Uh-huh.
Whoever wins picks a team.
I don't want to do a draft.
I want to do. I say.
I say Brandon goes first, spin the horses with all the MAC teams, and whatever horse finishes 7th is your team.
Or we spin the horses for us.
Yeah.
We get our order, and then we spin the horses, and the first 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 corresponds with who you got.
Why? Cody just texted me. Let me get a team. Who's Cody? Cody just texted the group. Let me get a team. Who is that guy?
I don't. Cody, how do you?
Why is
how do you
he?
get his
Why is
number?
he on the?
How do you want? How
Chat.
I'll remove him.
He's gonna.
Make him take a lap.
Cody has been bumped from the
Cody
group
and Blutman
chat.
can have a team.
Cody and Blutman have a co-team, yeah, or just the etc. team. If it could be Malasek if he wants to fill in for. him.
Oh, look who's
Hey,
here.
there-
Oh, would you look at that?
I'm very busy.
Are you in of our dynasty?
Are you ever going to change?
Yes, no.
Wait,
Which answer was which?
That's a bad question. What question got asked first? I mean,
Alright.
Bart, come on.
Okay.
Rookie stuff.
you're a little sassy.
Hey, what are the dimensions
No
of
sass.
what are the dimensions of a
Alsek
puck?
knows puck. Nobody else.
What are the
does.
dimensions of a puck?
3-1 or 1-3, whatever it was in certain order.
Dude, they fucking know puck.
3-1 or 1-3, whatever it was in certain order.
Inches.
I googled horse and there's a speaker here. I want to see what this does.
Why'd you Google horse?
That's pretty cool. I didn't know Google had that. That's pretty good. Thanks, Google.
Wait, there's more sounds. It looks like.
This?
No, you go over to the tab that says sounds to the right.
You like the bench.
Oh.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I like that.
Well, what's up, man?
I got marker.
All right, so you're in, Blutman.
Yeah, just tell me details.
All right.
So we're going 7? We're going to go
And,
7?
no, we're going
Cody?
6.
Okay, so
We're going 6.
Cody's out?
Cody and Blutman get their own team.
You get a co-team with Cody.
But you don't have to share it with Cody. It's Blutman's team.
Brutal.
Okay.
I'm out.
All right, spin the
I'm
horses
out.
to see who the 7th to the 6th team is. How many teams can we do? How many guys can we do? What's
Up
what
to
are the
32.
capabilities?
Up
Really?
to 32, yeah.
Should we just do the whole MAC?
Well, we can't have multiple teams each. Oh, we want to recruit?
I don't know. Malasek.
All right. Yeah, but Mouse, do you play the game or are you going to
I'll
play
play.
the game?
It's got to be someone who's going to be here consistently.
Is that an
Get
office
Tate.
thing?
Get Tate involved.
Tate.
We would have the PlayStation here, and
Yeah, okay, I'm down.
All right, well,
yeah.
we need
Cody-
to take the
all right.
next day to build the roster
All right,
of
all right,
players,
All right.
and then we'll tomorrow
flesh
we'll
this
assign
out.
the
We'll
team.
flesh this out. We'll flesh it out.
So we need, Blutman, what we need is 7 more players. Oh, 6 more.
Do you need me to
5 more.
recruit?
6,
5
7.
more.
We
I
need
can
5
recruit.
more.
5 more.
Do you need me to recruit?
We could do like Tate. We could do Chief.
Tate's in, so that's 8.
Um,
I don't know about Chief. I don't know if he plays it. I
don't know. Yeah.
So I'm, but I
I'm
know
trying to
Tate
think of
does.
who's on the show. A lot.
You're
I
still
mean-
making Cody a co-owner?
Oh, Nick.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, if we're adding people, Cody can be a full owner.
Cody could be an athletic director too.
He could be a commissioner.
Big Cat's played
Co-
video games.
Who's Cody? Again, remind me.
He's on the group chat.
Oh, the guy that just texted me.
Yeah,
got you.
he does
Clips.
Cody. Okay. Yeah, and then Big Cat and PFT obviously, but they're gonna
be doing their own thing.
they're gonna be doing this exact same idea.
Yeah,
except
with
for
a
a
lot more
larger
people watching,
audience.
yeah.
Yeah.
Once again, I don't think. Did you get called up to the majors? Oh. Okay.
Somehow that shirt has gotten less wrinkled day by
Yeah,
day.
it's wildly impressive. But I did I got marker on it.
Who smells worse, you think?
Malisac, for sure.
Hey TJ, that was so funny. This is crazy. You could wash shirts nowadays.
Yeah.
Dang, I've washed the shirt.
Well,
People
well,
don't know
You're
that.
putting that in the washer?
Washer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Blubby, you're not going
Twice.
to believe this.
But I kind of want to draft. I kind of want to do teams today.
I do. I want to do it today. I want to do the research today. I want to
Okay,
do it
all
today.
right, all right.
We gotta do it
Can we
today.
do 8?
We gotta do it today. We have to do it today.
What if we did?
Blutman, go get. Okay, so we have Tate and Cody are gonna be it. Tate
Time.
and Cody are gonna be it. Go ahead.
We do 8.
We do 8.
We do 8 right now because we have 8. We can. We're not actually doing the dynasty until July 19th. So as more people come, there will be 4 teams left over. They can get.
They can get those.
They
But
can
we'll all get a head start on him.
Correct. All right. Get Cody.
Get Cody. Get Tate if he's out there.
Where's Cody?
Get
Who's Cody?
Yeah, I don't know. That's why we're sending Blutman to get him. I wouldn't even know who he is.
To go.
Tell Cody to come.
Okay. Well, then you don't have a team.
Yeah, you're going to be in the 4.
How do I choose?
Wait, Blutman, you go first. Just put all the horses out there.
In the Mac?
Yeah.
Put all
You
the
don't get. You're not choosing.
Put all the teams on the horses. You spin the horses. Whatever horse
All right. Blutman's up first.
finishes first is your team.
What if we ran
I
a
like that.
Yeah.
3-month horse race or 1-month horse race?
Oh.
The order determined the draft of
The draft order.
of the teams.
All right. Oh, Cody, you're Cody.
Got you.
Are you guys doing this on purpose, all of you, with the shirts? Look at Cody's shirt.
We got.
Y'all got to do something.
Look at this.
What's going on?
Look at what's going on with this.
Cody-
Cody, sit on the couch.
Cody and Lucas
What's going
are
on right now?
always up.
What's happening right now?
Olive one.
I was walking around in my 99 pug shirt yesterday. All of a sudden, I turned the corner and Lucas is wearing the same shirt he pulled out of a fucking box in the office.
Tate, you're in, I assume.
I would love to be
Yeah,
in.
okay.
People forget I'm from Mac Country.
Yeah.
True.
They don't forget that at all.
The good thing is nobody will dare replicate my shirt.
All right, spin the horses for Blutman.
I love him so much.
We got too much.
Akron.
We got too much green.
Ball State.
Look at all this green.
Miami of Ohio, Bowling Green,
Slow down.
Where we're going.
All right.
I'm fired up about this. I love that it's the Mac.
Aaron, George. Miami of Ohio.
Why wouldn't you not do alphabetical order?
Yeah.
I went to ESPN
Akron.
standings.
Ball State.
We can't have multiple people saying this.
Well, no one's doing it in order.
Cody's got it. Everybody stand down.
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
I want Buffalo. Central Michigan. Eastern Michigan.
Okay.
Kent
This is
State.
exciting. This is so exciting. I'm gonna
Miami.
I'm giddy.
research
Northern
so
Illinois.
much.
That's who I
Do we? Is it a draft or is it random?
Ohio.
It's random. We're spinning the
it's
horses.
horses.
We're spinning the horses.
Horses, dude.
Western Michigan.
So we're gonna do 8 horse races real quick.
Yeah, real
8:30.
I'm not a Mac expert, but is UMass going back to the Mac?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
That's not this year.
That's not this year.
I
We,
completely
we got all the
All
teams.
right, Blutman.
We got all the teams.
I
Here we
want
go.
Northern
Here
Illinois.
we go.
You don't get a choice. 15
But
seconds.
That's who I want to win.
Fine. Connor.
A good runner-up would be Ohio.
Ready, set, and they're off.
Are they all?
All right, this is for Blutman. 10 seconds remaining. Very, very short race. Oh, here comes Western Michigan. Western Michigan coming out
that
hot
makes
from the
sense.
back
That
row.
makes sense.
And it will be
Wow,
the Western
wow,
Michigan
wow.
Broncos.
Convincing win.
I'll see
Western
you in
Michigan.
Kalamazoo.
Evo, write these down.
Yep.
All right, who's next?
Yeah. Dwayne Eskridge fans,
All right,
stand
all right,
up.
keep going.
Okay, you said
All right.
you said your goodbyes. You know.
Titus is next. You're
Wait,
right.
wait.
Tate's next.
Tate's next. Wait, no.
Wait. Cody's next.
Cody's next. This is gonna be a bad team. Unless it's a good team. I'm stealing the team if this is good. But again, they're all the same team. They're all the same team.
All right, we're off for Cody. This is for Cody, right?
Yep.
All right.
Toledo and Miami, Ohio are the teams you want.
Yeah, Toledo is the
Miami of Ohio
This
has
is
the
my
lead
team.
right
Stop taking
now.
it. Cody, this is my team.
Miami of Ohio coming up short.
oh,
Oh, here comes
oh,
Ohio. The Bobcats. Central Michigan. Oh, that's Central Michigan. They got it. What are they? The Chippewas?
Pirate Chips.
Wow.
Love it. Central Michigan for Cody.
And you actually have to move to Central Michigan.
Yep.
That's fine.
Mount Pleasant, do not go there. It is not fun.
Central Michigan. All right, I gotta do some research.
All right. How alphabetically? Wait, that would have skipped me. Connor.
Okay.
Connor's up.
Yeah, Connor, you go. It's your turn.
Yeah, he spells his name with a K too, so that I don't know what you were going for there.
Well, if you spell your name wrong, that's not my fault.
Okay, this is for me.
Don't.
15.
All right, Connor's out. It's, Tate, this is for Tate. Tate, your turn.
All right, give me Toledo.
Tate's turn.
Y'all gotta quit saying who you want.
All right.
The horses hear that.
Tate wants Toledo. They immediately fall all the way back.
That's bad.
They are
All right,
deadlocked.
Come
on, Toledo! I'm gonna lay push. Come on, Toledo! No way, Toledo! Toledo from all the way in the back.
Let's go!
They got it.
That was the ultimate
What a horse
reverse
race.
jinx.
Toledo! Oh my God!
What a horse race.
Toledo's
Wow.
Tate. I like that.
Yeah, that's a good
The
pull for
Rockets.
Tate.
I think I want to go now. I want some of that. Lord, I've seen what you've done for others, and I want that for myself.
We need Hayes Fawcett to make like a bunch of commitment graphics for us.
Yeah.
Who do I want? I want Miami.
Miami, Ohio.
I like Kent State, though. I just
take
like the
whoever.
idea of Kent State.
Edelman.
The Fighting Zoopies.
I like Akron.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
Ball State, dude. Give me the Indiana team.
All right. 10 seconds left.
Here we go.
Titus waiting anxiously
Ohio.
Oh,
would be
as
good.
the Ohio Bobcats take a
OU,
strong
yeah.
lead. Strong lead
Let's
for
go.
Ohio.
Oh, hell yes.
They're top 4, Titus. They're
I
good.
like the Bobcats.
They're good.
OU, oh yeah.
Titus gets Ohio.
Who you got?
I got Ohio.
Okay, Bobcats. All right.
They just had their starting quarterback poached
Oh yeah, it's
by Kurt.
He was
Smith.
killed
Roll
by.
out.
He was walking around the
Murdered.
plains of Africa.
For his
and
for
was
his
fucking
tusk.
Yeah.
Shot in the head.
Long hair.
Damn, dude. That's sad.
Who's up?
Malasek.
Here we go, Malasek. Oh, no sound, but we're off and away. Here we go.
360 cam.
What is going on right now?
Who's this?
Malasek.
5 seconds remaining. There is no clear person in first right now, but it looks like
Oh,
Zips.
oh,
Here comes
Zips.
Akron Zips. They got it. Give Malasek Akron.
All right.
Joe Moorhead, right?
Yeah.
I might trade for them.
Just a kid from Akron.
I need OU football.
Jake
I love
All my Ohio people that watch the show, send me everything you know about OU. I need everything on OU football. Literally everything.
They won the.
Wait. I'm gonna not everything. Like 98%. I'm gonna dial it back a little bit, but like 98%.
Hopefully, I get Kent State. Everybody send me everything you know about Kent State.
Ohio won the Barstool Bowl. Right?
Yeah.
did.
Mm-hmm.
They
There we
did,
go.
yeah.
And we're off on information. There
2
we go.
years ago.
And so now it's
Also,
starting.
yeah, why are you
I'm
disclosing as a rival information to him?
Fuck. You're right.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah,
All right.
I lied.
Who's up?
Ebo? Teach?
Who's left? Me, Ebo, and just me and Ebo and TJ?
Yeah.
TJ?
And TJ.
All right.
That's
Go,
Durf.
TJ.
Let's go, TJ.
I'm Durf.
This is
Still a lot of teams.
for TJ.
Ball State's the worst one you can get, right?
And they're out from the
No,
starting
it's
gates.
Ball
No,
State. That's a good.
Ball State. They're coming up front. They
Look at-
take an
look at
early
Miami.
lead.
Look at Miami.
Miami of
Look at
Ohio is coming up strong from the back. Oh
Buffalo!
my God, Buffalo!
Buffalo!
Buffalo with a late
That's
surge.
what you wanted, right?
They get Buffalo. All right.
We still got Tyree Jackson.
Khalil Mack, too, I think.
They still got Khalil Mack.
Yeah, Mac's still there.
Buffalo.
TJ
Nate
with
Oates is
Buffalo.
I'll put myself through a table if we win it all. That hurts. Fuck it.
So it's
yeah.
down to me and Ebo. Ebo, you want it?
And me.
And Connor. You went already.
No. I said I was going to go, and then you guys
Let's
stripped
do
it
Connor.
from me.
Let's do Connor.
Oh,
Let's do
Connor.
Let's do
Connor.
Connor.
Sorry, I thought it was you.
Let's do
No.
Here you go, Connor.
We have 9?
Yeah, with Mouse, like, yeah. That's 9.
Okay,
Yeah, because we gave Cody his own team.
Yeah.
So we just need 3 more people after this. All right. This is for Connor.
Also, are we going to have to buy a PS5?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Uh,
But those would be taken up.
I want the Zoopies. I want the Zoopies here. Give me
What's
Penn
up,
State.
John Rich.
Shit. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. Eastern Michigan. All right. I'll take Eastern Michigan.
Ypsilanti?
It is.
Yeah. Do we
You
spin
got to
the
go fall in love with a girl in
Hold on.
Ypsilanti.
Shit, I would. You know I would.
Do we spin the horses to see who has to buy the PS5?
No, just Cody.
I have one I could bring in.
Oh, all right. Well, you have to leave
was
it here though.
Forever.
Forever.
Okay.
I just got a text from Blutman. Ball State is sick. Don't be a hater.
Evo's up.
Okay.
I'd
Here we
rather
go.
have penis you.
All right. We got 5 horses left. Only one can be Evos.
Come on,
That's whoever
Kent
that is
State.
in the middle.
The
Whoever that
Flash
is
has
in
got to
Bowling
pick it up.
Green. It's
Yep,
Bowling
that's
Green.
gonna.
there
Oh
they
no
go.
way! Kent
Brandon
State.
knows how this works.
Kent State.
Oh my God!
All the way from
Oh
dead
my
last.
God.
They
The
take
Zoopies.
He gets
Wow!
the fighting Zoopies. Love that.
All right.
I wanted it bad.
I can get Northern, Miami of Ohio, Bowling Green. I'm okay with any of my choices.
This is the last one, right? Or no? Do we have one more?
Okay.
It's just me left, right?
Yeah. No. This is
Yeah.
Which one do you want? Wait, make this one.
I
A
think I want
Make
Northern.
this. Make this.
little, make this a 6-day race.
24 hours left.
Yeah. And here we go.
Wah, wah,
What do you
wah,
want,
wah.
Brandon?
Nothing but pure human trash coming from Ohio. So give me Northern Illinois. Who's this on the bottom? Because they're going to win.
Ball State.
Oh wow,
no,
my
Red
it's
Hawks.
Oh,
Wire to wire.
not going to make it.
He's
God
not
damn
going to
it.
get him.
Miami,
Oh!
Ohio.
That's the best.
Red Hawks. Red Hawks, right?
Yep.
Have they always been the?
Yeah.
Red
Shout out
Hawks?
Mad Dog.
Are they kind of shitty?
What?
No, they're good.
They're top 2.
They're going to be. They go undefeated outside playoff contender. You know.
Oxford.
Oxford, yeah.
All right.
They got some babes that go to that school.
So we got 3
right?
teams.
Yeah, yeah. That's what. That's all I really remember about the school, is the babes.
All right. You want to shut it down? TJ spin
Yeah,
the wheel.
that was exciting. All right, so we got to find 3 more people. That's all, and then
That should be hard. But 3 more people we like.
yeah,
Not Ash.
That will be hard for you.
that will be hard. Yeah. Should we get Clemmer involved?
Yes.
Get Clemmer as one of the teams.
Told you.
And Justin Timberlake and all right, that's the show. See you guys tomorrow. Watch the dozen tonight.
And watch the Hour of Silence whenever we do post that today. That's how ball is done.
You like Pujols?